Hey Aaron, how are you?
Doing great.
So I'm here drinking some tea, hanging out with Aaron again. What are you drinking?
Kickstart.
What is Kickstart? This sounds
It
caffeinated.
is. It's a Mountain Dew product.
Okay.
My gas station stopped stocking NOS, so
I
I
see.
had to switch. But
I see. So anyway, Aaron, we're going to do a few things today. I think we're going to start with a review here on the board. But I do want to mention to everyone who's watching out there that Aaron is also basically, I guess you've had it for a while, but I'm going to say you're starting a Go channel where he's posting games. And you can actually, what's really cool about Aaron is he's actually playing a lot of Go, and he's actually getting better at it. So if you want to watch in and sort of, watch someone's progress, I think this is a really, really cool thing. Maybe that's too much pressure on you, Aaron. Now you have to improve.
Any comments, feedback, suggestions? Not recommended. Welcomed.
Yeah, well, we have to tell them where your channel is first, right?
Yeah, it's just Songbirdo. Songbirdo.
On YouTube, just like the name over here.
Yep.
So yeah, please check it out and check out Aaron's progress. I mean, you've gained about what 2 or 3 stones in the last 3 months? 2 months?
Yeah, about a stone a month. Yep.
About a stone a month, right? So, I think that's really cool, and I hope more people on the internet are doing this sort of thing, and real communities can sort of develop from this. So anyway, really, really cool. I want to encourage Aaron to do more of this, and want to encourage you all to watch and learn from other people, especially if they're closer to your own strength, because you guys might be encountering the same kind of problems together and can work on them. So anyway, check it out. So you just played this game like 10 minutes ago, huh?
Yes.
All right. So cool. So we got an orthodox opening. Everything looks pretty normal. And this move is a little strange for white, but it's playable. Normally white would go 1 stone over. Whoops. Nope. Right. If white wants to try this kind of thing, this is a little more usual, because if black comes over here, white can come over here.
Then you can make a base. I know. Yeah. I was surprised that he did that.
Yeah. So this is and furthermore, there is actually a weak point in your corner here, right here.
Yep, I saw that. So,
if but this stone is too close to this point, right? White wants to play this move naturally, which will then basically threaten to gut your corner. And so when he puts a stone here, it's very, very strange. So right now, black is actually having a really good game because white's spacing is so strange. So nice move. Oh, and the attachment, sure. White's trying anything. How do we feel about down?
Very submissive.
I gotta feel like this is a bad move, because white still has this type of sequence later too, right?
Yep.
And so now you really don't like this S14 spot. I mean, gut reaction is to come out, and yes, white still has this move. But basically, there isn't really a whole lot more in there for white right now. And if white decides to finish the Joseki, now you can come here. So, your move isn't game ending. It just feels like white can now just jump out and do something like this very lightly. So yeah, a little slow. And white did something very similar. White just poked out. I think white should jump out here.
Yeah.
This is really slow for white. I guess it's justifiable because your corner is still sort of open to some degree. So maybe white's thinking, well, you're actually weaker in the corner than you think, so I can play slow. Okay, that's a big move. That's a big move. I'm not in love with it though. I really kind of want to do something like this.
Huh. Okay.
And if white comes over here.
Yeah, it's much better. It also utilizes the other stones because it protects the cut.
That's right. Well, I mean, this would be an ideal shape, right? White probably won't respond there. White will probably Tanuki here to play something like this. But I guess it actually doesn't really change much, because you can still just play there and or even here, and this threatens the cut. So yeah, This is, I mean, it's a big move, but it feels like we're letting white off the hook. Oh, white. That's not a move. Oh no, this is the opportunity. Split.
Yeah, yeah. Really, really slow. I should have just let him get it.
Yeah, why are you feeling so concerned with the corner here?
I don't know.
It is big, right? If you play this and white takes this, whoops, not the right color stone. Like white has effectively reduced your corner to nearly nothing actually,
Yeah.
because the endgame here for white is so good. But now white has a weak group, and later on you have moves like here that counterattack. So yeah, I think you were just, I don't know, in a defensive mood or something. It looks like. Oh my gosh, no! Oh no! This is, I'm in pain, Aaron. So much pain. All right, so tell me why I'm feeling so much pain today.
Because now white's effectively connected and safe.
Yeah, there is still a cut here, but it's a real hard cut to use. Like this black cut is not safe. And furthermore, white could have also even just played this way too. Something like this. But yeah, white has the outside and isn't entirely uncomfortable. Like there's no real eye space yet, but white's not uncomfortable about it. And furthermore, if white ever gets one more move anywhere over here, right? In fact, white will probably pincer here and then leap out over here and settle everything all simultaneously. Yeah, even though your corner's big, it's not worth it. You gave up white way too much. Oh, this is the actual game. Look, I played the moves in the game. I was just clicking on the board. Jumping in. Yep, that's fine.
Think I should have played the jumping sequence instead?
I'm
jumping out?
I'm looking at this. I'm not sure that you should, but it's reasonable. I think taking the corner is fine though. I think that's fine. I can't say this is bad at all. Oh, whoa. White didn't play Joseki.
Yeah, I know.
actually, you know what? Maybe I can say this is bad. No, maybe the corner is bad. Yeah, the more I'm looking at this. Because if you play here...
white the entire top side, yeah.
Are you going to treat this as Sente or not? If white
Probably
out
not.
Okay. So then, let's say you play a move here. And then white gets this sort of thing in Sente. And then white can play here and...
Look at that territory. Yeah.
It's a game. I mean, it just doesn't, it doesn't feel like you're winning. It doesn't feel like you're losing yet, because you have already so much cash. But, you know, that's a lot of white potential. So, I don't know. Maybe, I think I'd be inclined to jump out there. And just lean on it. But this move is very strange. Not a typical Joseki. I think you Hane once.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's big enough, because white will
respond. I was debating, I wasn't sure if you'd just give that up and then let me connect the stone face downward, but...
Right, well, the difference here is that white's now a move behind, essentially.
Yes, yep.
Right. Oh, there's this cut. Maybe, yeah, this is playable. You could play this way. This cut doesn't quite work for white, but it does have a lot of Aji. Right? It doesn't work for white, but this is Aji. But basically, when you get to Hane at the head of these stones, you know, this hurts white a lot, right? White would actually very much like, right, to just build some sort of wall here. And it's much easier to do that if you're kept on the third line. So I don't think this was a good exchange. But that's terrible white things. Yeah, here, and then white plays here. Yeah, I mean, that's big for white. Did you turn? Why no turn?
Yeah, I did it in reverse. I should have turned and then jumped, but I jumped and planning to turn. I think he then pushed once more. I don't remember what he did.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out, like, if you turn here, what's white's best move, right? Because this Hane looks super dangerous. White might have to play something like this. No, that doesn't work either. What does white do
No,
here?
so you could just...
That's no good. Probably that. This is a hard fight. But I think it's hard. It's very hard for white too. That turn is really valuable.
Oh,
Oh.
that's what he did. He jumped in.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, good for you. This is white can't play here. I think white should just play here. Oh, no, 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 no. Why aren't we fighting?
We already established I was in a defensive mood the whole game.
I see. Fair enough. Yeah, this... Whoops. Not that one. This stone, we got to use that stone. And white's shape here is just kind of stupid. Yeah, this is much too nice to white. Although, I don't think you get a bad result here, actually. Can you play this one? The push cut doesn't quite work, right?
Mm-hmm. Look at that diagonal.
Yeah, and I'm eyeing that too. It looks like you can just kill the whole corner here. By my cursory reading. So this one you can get away with a little bit. Like there's no real cut here. White really should just come back and fix something like this. In which case you can just fix. White has to crawl, and you can come back to playing over here and just take this giant influence kind of thing. I don't know. That's just one way it could go. Yeah, this is a little slow. Well, that's really timid. Ooh.
I should have jumped. I didn't. Yeah, I was trying to keep him disconnected. And
Yeah. Is that good enough? I mean, I think you should be happy enough with this. This is nice influence towards the middle. Yeah. You're basically forcing him to fight you like a caged animal. Oh, do you have time for this?
He responded, but I shouldn't do that.
Do we have anything? Oh, you have the ladder. You can play this way.
I wasn't sure how to run that out. Can you go through that sequence?
Yeah. So, if white cuts, right, white immediately has a ladder problem, which means you just got to connect. And you have no problems, and you win the game. If white fights, well, now it's a fight for everyone. White probably turns. You probably have to turn, although you still have this move too. So, and that move. Actually, maybe just clamp here is good enough. Although it gives white a lot of forcing things. I don't know how this is going to go. Yeah, I think clamp is better. Let's play a move like this. And now basically white is looking at you having two weak groups.
Yeah.
But neither of your groups are that weak either, right? They're both manageable. And white still has one. Here's white's, right? This thing is still kind of weak. So I kind of expect something like this, where it's just a fight. And even though both your groups are manageable, white might be able actually to use these stones to help. So it's interesting. It's interesting. I can't say for sure what the result would be. But I'm pretty sure this is not good timing. Because I'm pretty sure white should just play here. Oh, what? Oh, we're not fighting? What's your feeling here? Tell me what you were thinking.
Oh, you went to the next move. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
Usually when a move like this comes about, I haven't quite figured out what to do with the other group, so I'm gonna go play over here.
I see.
Because I did not see that G16 Hane to pull that group out and fight some more. I figured those stones were dead.
Yeah, not really actually. It's actually really hard because you have the ladder, so things can happen. Yeah, this is. I mean, I know your opponent already has like 6 more minutes on the clock than you do, so you might be feeling like you're losing in time. But whenever you're going to play a move like this, where it's like, let's just change the battle area, while you still sort of have a weak group and what you think is a dead group, this requires a lot of thought, like a lot of planning. Like I would say, for me to play this move in a game right now, I would have to have like a very distinct plan for what I'm going to do next.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is a move where I think you just need to take more time. Like this kind of situation where you're ready to leave a weak group, and you're calling something dead that's not really dead, and you're opening up a new theater. If you learn anything today, I suppose it's going to be when to slow down your play.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe we'll make that the theme of the day. And I think this is a moment where we need to slow down because this is already pretty complicated. If we were just to take a step back from this board, let's actually just number areas. We still have this cut area, sort of in the back of our minds. This extension's a big move. I will say this is a huge move, right? Double wing, approach a corner. It's still a very big move. We also have this, and then we have the status of this group.
And I was able to follow 4 of those, but again, I didn't see the Hane. But anyway, still 4 things is a lot to
for sure.
A lot to keep in mind.
For sure. So this is where like pros will take a long time, sort of in these opening moves and when to play this. Like no professional is going to play 3 without knowing what they expect to get out of the other 4 things on the board. So it feels it's a great move, but it feels like we don't have a plan. Feels like it might be a little dangerous. White wants to fight you for it though, which is pretty good actually, I think. Yeah, I would jump out here too. Ooh.
Yeah.
White is being creative.
Yeah, I was expecting the typical jump thing, and then I didn't know what to do from there.
I think you're fine just jumping out again.
Okay.
And white really wants to move like this, right?
Yep.
But then we have moves here or here.
Mm-hmm.
And this one especially actually helps out this group tremendously.
Yes. Yep.
Like we've actually basically united our 2 weak groups, and we're actually starting to see some real potential for something going on in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And this group is the white group I've triangled at the bottom is not at all safe. So I think that's a fine result for you. Or even if white does play just play this, you can still play this directly.
Okay.
Like you still have this move. So that's not going away. So this is just a little premature. This is the type of move you see, especially when white hasn't made this exchange. When you can actually treat this whole stick right before the triangle stone gets there as much lighter.
Okay.
But in this case, it's not, because white's group is actually heavier now because it made this bad exchange.
And as you'll see in the next couple moves, I've been in the very flush it mood.
Okay.
Completely gave up on those 3 stones until the very end.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, this feels like right now you should make this exchange.
Okay.
And white should play here.
And eventually it does, yep.
Yeah, and then you can leap through there. Yeah, but you don't really want white's corner. Don't you want like all this?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, this is not small, but it's not. It's not as important to the game right now. Yeah, this is a bad move. Did you get punished here?
Not really.
All right, here. I'm gonna give you control. You punish yourself. Well, I
Punish
can't give you control.
myself.
You have to give yourself control.
I have to take control. I
You have to
see.
take control and punish
Take
yourself.
control. Punish myself.
Yeah. And cutting on the yeah, I think actually cutting on the inside is good here. But white could also cut on the outside to take the inside too, depending on what white wants. I think the first sequence you played is better. Because this way black can sort of push through in Atari.
And I think when I jumped, this is what I read. And when he didn't play this, like he played, what did he play? Nope, not that. He played this.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, his move is pretty strong. He shouldn't push yet. He should just Hane.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Here, he should just play here. It's actually really hard for you to have a move now.
I think he pushed and then honeyed.
Yeah, but he shouldn't push first, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh, okay, got it.
I've been trying to unlearn that move myself.
Gotcha. Is that a shape? That is a shape. Did he descend? He descended. Okay.
Just wait.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's not a good move. I think here, if you're going to make that shape, you need to play here.
Okay.
That's better. Did he punish you here?
Eventually he took those 2 stones.
Oh my gosh. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh. Yeah, so if white is worried about this cut, what should white do?
All he does is just push.
Yeah.
Either
right.
I give up those 2 stones or it's dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So which means actually the whole thing here is that white has no problems at that cut whatsoever. Right, there is no cut there. Thank you. So white basically gave you almost an entirely free move. Whereas it sort of feels like, let's see, what should white have done? White could certainly just cap. That feels a little too over-concentrated compared to the cut. This is actually defense. This is a very, very defensive move, probably completely unnecessary, but I'm thinking white could even just come there. Probably can come even farther, though. I wouldn't be surprised if white could actually play this, which is really aggressive. But now, given the strength of that white wall, is playable. So yeah, your shape doesn't quite work. Like this, you need to play a move here that exposes a cut.
Okay.
So that's what you're looking to do. You're looking to fix your shape and expose the cut. So you have to find a move that does that. All right, so then white gave you a free move, though. Okay, so you came there. That's fine. Strange. Very strange for white.
Should I have just done the diagonal there?
Why not just push up? I mean, I guess white can seal you in with one move. But there's still cuts.
Ooh, I'd be a little scared to play that.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just not used to doing 2 space jumps like that.
Okay. Well, I mean, remember, white has Aji in here. Right? If white thinks these are dead, there is this sort of Aji. And, whoops, well, you can see that there's the potential for this type of push, right?
Yeah.
So when let's go back, you can see that shape. Whoops. When you play here, right, you can kind of see how this point is actually now a really big deal. Because it has the potential to make a whole bunch of things work with the stick. So if white wants to play like a really strong looking move, actually, you can even just respond normally, I suppose. Yeah. What would be... Say white responds this way. Actually, it's tough, but I think you just double Hane here. I think white just has to back off. I don't know. It's really hard for white to do stuff. Because if white leaves that cut exposed, you can come back and sort of crawl this thing around and do stuff with it. So, yeah, this is a little bit slack.
Okay.
Again, too defensive, I think. Yeah, and white takes that immediately. Good. You played 73 is nice. Yep. Ooh. Is that the best way to fix?
Tiger's mouth facing, or that.
I'm kind of looking at that. You know, see if white really wants these and then start this fight here.
Gotcha.
And if you don't know there's a fight there, well, then you can just play this. Force white to take the good move. And your group is basically safe now.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go back to playing your defensive territorial game. Oh, wait, that's my move. You played there. Like I think this your move is better, clearly, if you have if you could actually have an attack on this thing, or have the ability to split these two groups.
Mm-hmm.
But you really don't. So you want to play loose. Oh, slow move.
So yeah, you took the 2 stones there, and I just gave them up.
Do you need to connect? Is this move Sente?
No, because if he just pushes, or when he takes, then I can connect.
Yeah, well, we have to look at the other moves now that he has a stone there, right? So, I'm trying to read something like this, but it looks fine. It's not Sente.
Mm-hmm.
Black is alive. So, yeah, I don't think this move is Sente.
Okay.
Yeah, which means you got free move now. Whoops. Oh, and he took them, so you got Sente anyway. So it'd be very similar to game, actually, because white thought 4 points was huge right now. Ooh.
I've been doing that a lot, and I need to stop.
Well, this kind of shape is not a bad shape, right? When you're
I know, but with me, I played every opportunity that I can, and I really shouldn't.
I see. Well, here, let's go back.
I cap too much as well. But anyway.
Did you consider a 2-space here?
No.
Okay. This is another move you should have on your radar. And it is true, right? If white really wants to cut this, well, actually, white can't cut it because you have these 2 stones here. Is there any way? Is there a way for white to cut this? Not really. White would need to play some sort of insane ladder thing, which white can do. There? Is that the move? There's some complicated variations in here, but I'm not really seeing anything that obviously works right at the start.
Okay.
Or works well for white. But yeah, if you have 2 stones like this, and you know, obviously the center is becoming more and more important as each move goes by here.
Yeah.
Right? Not just for the safety of your group on the left, but white's potential as well. I think you got to play a faster move.
Okay.
You have too many other stones nearby to play a slow move. So I guess yeah. Moral of the story today is going to be, you know, identifying moves where we really need to take our time and have a plan, as well as 2 space jumps.
Okay.
So we'll have a big thought and a little thought. All right, so here, this shape. This shape isn't bad. Why did you not like this move?
I think originally I was planning to do the S11 or not S11. Which one is that? Or is that the shape move? S11? After he pushed, yeah, S11, yeah. I was planning to do that, and then I forgot.
Oh, but this is too
And
small
so
right now, right? Because when
Okay.
you play this, it seems like white should play just something over here. White doesn't care if you get this,
Okay.
right? Because white wants to fix up here and then attack this thing, just
Yep.
limit the shape, and then build this area. This is over this area over here where S11 is. This has already been reduced by your empty skirt shape over here.
Gotcha.
That's dubious for white. Okay, yeah, this is fine. You can still play this. Again, if the middle's the biggest, I think you can back off here. But now this is the point you want to play S11, huh?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, but I don't think it's actually good here.
Okay.
And I'll show you why. Because white's just going to play here.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you're going to come back and play this anyway? I presume?
Yeah.
Like S11 doesn't actually really gain you anything, because white doesn't care about that side.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
White just wants to keep this group over here safe and build the top center. So I don't think you missed out on a whole lot. Okay, yeah, this is okay. I feel like if you're gonna play this, you should just back off here.
Okay.
Again, if you're sacrificing this stone to guarantee all these points as being yours, you're saying you don't mind giving this stone up because you have this monkey jump thing.
Okay.
It's
Yep.
gonna eat all these points. I mean, this is essentially 5 extra points for white, and it ends in gote for white.
Yeah, it sure felt bigger when I gave that up. I was really regretting capping there after this.
Oh well, here's white's missed opportunity. White should take this Atari immediately, and I think white should just connect here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take, white would love to talk about the durability of these 2 stones, because look at all the white friends nearby, and black only has 1. So this is yeah, I mean, even though you're looking at this white group, this 2 group as being kind of weak, it's really not, because there's 2 circled stones here in the middle that white can eat.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you have to be a lot more careful about the center area than you think in this game. White already has a lot of outside.
Yep.
And the only other outside you have in this game, over here at this one group, is not fully alive. You know, it doesn't have all the eye shape it needs.
Yep.
It's not weak, but it's not alive either. Okay, so white helped you out. Oh, white's so kind. White's gonna come after that stone anyway. Oh, why not Atari?
Sets up a ladder. That's what I was looking at, but
Yeah. Well, that's not what white play. What do white play? White play there. Yeah, white can play there. Oh yeah, if white plays there, white can Hane too, huh? You pull back, yeah, and then Hane?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think Hane would have just been better. Or just Atari, just a simple move. Because you can just push again, right?
Yep.
This is a much smaller area for white now. And if white just pulls back, well, we still want to run this out or fight or we need to do something. But we can also actually play. We can play a 2-space jump over here now. Right, and white doesn't have a cut here.
Yep.
So, yeah, when you jump here, I think you're saying that something around here is more important. But is there anything around here that's really important?
No.
Yeah, I'm not saying
White's group is good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is a small shape thing, right? Because you got these 2 stones now that have a lot of control over this area. But there's nothing here. Oh, I missed that move. So you backed off there. Huh.
The read of that was to protect the cut again.
Is there a cut?
The push and cut for him.
That works?
I thought
Push
it did. Yes.
I'm confused.
Oh, I did not. Yeah, okay. I was.
Even this
Yes.
doesn't work either, right? This is just dead.
Huh.
I think you hallucinated just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. It happens. I do it too. This is unfortunate. Oh my gosh. Oh, I mean, you can just block here, right? This isn't really a big deal. Yeah, there's really nothing here for white to do. Yeah, I think you're just hallucinating. Oh wait, that's my version. That's not the game.
Yeah,
Here's
I was
the
gonna
game.
say you're
Sorry,
on
I was
yours.
like,
Okay.
yeah, but here now all of a sudden, now white really does have a push. Right. So by this, when you exchange these stones, before you didn't have a shape problem,
Now I do.
and now you do. Yeah. Oh dear. Ooh. Ooh, white gets all the shape points. Okay. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, that kind of works. I'm a little bit tempted though to just completely switch direction here.
Okay.
Again, it's becoming obvious, I think, to all the players that this is the next big arena. And at this moment, white can't play this move, right?
Yeah, because it's just dead.
White can't play this move. White can play this one, but it doesn't actually necessarily do anything. Because if you want to disconnect, well, now you take your double space jump here, and
Everything's connected.
yeah, you have a pretty nice center possibility actually. So yeah, I think you were trying to make sure that your stones are more connected to this group than they needed to be. Here, okay. So unfortunately,
I went the wrong direction.
yeah, this whole thing you ended up getting this really nice shape over here. Unfortunately, this wasn't the important part of the board. It's not. I guess. Oh, you're planning on connecting. I see. You're planning on coming back here, right?
Yes.
That's unfortunate. I would have. I think just turning is better. The problem when you come back to make sure you're just going to connect, is that white still has moves like this.
Mm-hmm.
That threaten to disconnect your number one group over here.
Yep.
Oh, so white just took a stone, and you played there. Okay. Is this a thing?
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's really a thing.
Yes, it's really a thing.
How is it a thing? This connection doesn't work yet, right?
Not yet, but give it a few moves.
All right.
Okay. Let's caveat that it shouldn't work.
Okay.
But yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. So good. So, in the end, I want to show you one move. Do you remember this move?
Yes.
This connection? If this liberty wasn't taken away by this white stone over here, does this stone need to exist? This is the first stone I marked on that board. Let me put the A on it. There you go. We'll label things. If white didn't have a stone at B, would you need to have had a stone at A?
No.
No, not at all, right? So again, I just want to go back. This is a, you've heard of Tewari analysis before, right?
Yes, where you rearrange the moves and
That's right.
ask yourself whether you would play it that way. Yep.
Right. So if the entire shape looks the exact same, then this was a bad move for black. You actually lost a move here.
Okay.
So again, you're strong. You have an eye shape now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just use it to help your other group that needs an eye shape. Don't connect it. If white wants to take it, it's not that important actually. I mean, yeah. Anyway, I went there. Okay. And then the is this a thing part of the game. Right, good. Okay, so white, well, that's really defensive by white. I don't think that's entirely necessary. Oh no, it's a big move though. It's a big move. It's like 8 points, 9 points, 10. Actually, it's probably closer to 10 points. Well, is that a thing?
I don't believe that is a thing.
This is not a thing. I don't think this is a thing either for white.
Just cut it off. Yeah.
Yeah, what about this? You have too many liberties. Yeah, there's nothing here. Huh.
I'm in Buyomi at this point, just FYI.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. So a little bit of a time crunch for some of these reads, I see.
Not trying to excuse it, but I'm just
Right. I gotcha.
shedding light.
How is this going to end up? It feels like this is how it's going to end, huh? So if this is you see this tiger mouth shape here, right?
Yep.
So if this is how it's going to end, we then have to compare this to what happens if you push here and go for some sort of exchange. Like, is there an exchange here that's possible? Let's assume white connects here, and you play here. And let's say white wants to play here, because white doesn't want to die. I don't see any other way to get anything more. Although actually there is this kind of funniness. Oh no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work right. Because white can cut here.
Yep.
Okay. So, but, I think this is how it should have gone, right? I think we're planning to end here, right? We're going to make this. We can't capture these 2 stones.
Yep.
Right. So if we can't capture these 2 stones, and we always have to come back and make this shape. Now let's play all the endgame moves that give us the most endgame points, right? So the first thing is we threaten to capture the 2 stones, and then we threaten to capture these stones, and only then do we come back and play this.
Right.
So let's see what you did. Oops, nope.
You're on yours. Yep.
Oh, so you made this exchange first. This is actually I think a bad exchange. Because now when we come here, you've actually given up these 2 stones entirely.
More points.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a bad exchange. All right, so now we have the is this a thing portion of the game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it totally works, right? Because
Yep.
I thought white was able to shorten this by more liberties, but it looks like it's a ko.
It has just enough.
Well, isn't it ko? Oh, it's not ko,
should
not
lead
ko.
to What?
Not here. 1, 2. Have to play here. Play here. Is that not how the game went? That's totally not how the game went. Not a ko, but
I don't think he saw that sequence.
well, actually, you can play here.
That's what I did.
Yeah, so you don't have to play that. Or actually, is it the same? Have to Atari this way. Nope, not the same. Totally works. Totally works for white. Yeah, I missed it too. Shame on me. So nice. Yeah, this is a thing. Yeah, yeah. Is there any way around it? If white plays here? Oh, right. White can just play there now, though, right? What happens if white plays e1?
What happens if white plays e1? I would look at first the monkey jump connection, see if that works.
I'm going to say negatory.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I actually don't. I go back. I don't think this is a thing. Or it's a co, right? Because of this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's not a real co, though, because, yeah, still not a thing. Or at best is some sort of really, multi-step capturing race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think white has to play here now. Is there any other things that can happen here that we're missing? If white descends now, white can just play here and take, connect. I don't think this was a thing, Aaron.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this Hane is bad. All right. Anyway, we did all this. Yep. There you go. Nice. Whoops. Nope. White connected. So you connected. There is still some sort of potential in here. Actually, there is a big problem here. Like even this way is still a problem.
What did I read out? Can you do that sequence again?
Yeah. So here's to the game.
Yep.
And I'm looking at
Then
this
throw
throw-in.
it. Yep.
And so black has to take here. And actually, I don't think white needs this stone, but I think that's good for the co-threats. Maybe I just wasted a co-threat. That might be bad. So here we just play here. And now when we Atari.
Now there's a call.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's still not. It's a little thing. It's a little thing. But white played here, right?
Yeah.
So there is no thing. Oh, neat. Oh, wait, bad exchange, though?
No.
It's not bad?
Nope.
Why is this not a bad exchange?
He only has one eye.
Oh, yeah. So you just connect? No?
Yep. I would have just connect. He didn't actually Atari me there.
Oh, gotcha.
He saved his one stone.
Right. I see. Yeah. Well, good for you, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you come back and make the shape.
Won it. Yep.
Wow. So I still want to know what happens at the top here.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Really.
Like nothing?
No.
Oh, he gets all these moves?
Yep.
Oh, that's something that happens. Wait, is this necessary?
After reading it, no, it's not, because all I have to do is just in 8 to Atari that and save it.
Yeah. Okay. So here, let's see what Score Estimator says. I was curious. This white is huge. Score Estimator still says white is up by 3.5, which I don't doubt, because the top is becoming monstrous, even with your huge kill at the bottom. So let's see. You still need to win this game. Whoa. What? Why is white connecting?
I don't know.
All right. See what Score Estimator says now. It's a half-point game. This is still a game. That was a strange sequence. Here? Can you play here?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you missed 2 points there. This, I guess your corner is okay. Yep. Yep. Well, I mean, I don't think that move's necessary. I think white's strong enough to actually omit that move, and white should have just played. Actually, I don't know. White should. That's a big move too. Okay, that's fine for white. But yep, you got those. Now it's looking like a black. Oh no, still says white up by half a point. So, I guess you get those points. Yep. Now it has black with a couple point win.
Mm-hmm.
I presume the rest is boring. I don't see anything else interesting here.
Yeah, it's just finishing it. Yep.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, what do we learn?
Know when to play slow, know when to play fast. Don't be afraid to make 2 space jumps.
Yeah, or at least look at them. You know, there's I think on your radar, like your Godar, right? You just don't have that move on your radar. So let's add that one to your radar today.
Okay. And then just I know a style of play that I make too many capping moves. I need to stop, or at least reduce the amount I play. I didn't do so much in this game, but
yeah. Okay.
some of my more recent ones I've been doing a lot of capping and
okay,
hasn't been going well.
All right. Well, you want to play a game?
Sure.
You want to set it up?
Sure. Let's see. You sure you don't want to be setting it up for teaching?
Oh, right.
Just to have control?
I haven't done this in a while. Teaching. And then here, we'll say that and make it private and say okay. All right, here we go.
Go.
Enjoy.
Oh.
Ooh, what's the problem?
Oh.
Oh,
Well, it's just...
It's a 4/3 stone.
Yes.
Okay, more orthodox.
I like it
I see.
a lot.
Oh, I like it too. I like it too.
By rights, though, I should start playing other stuff just to get used to.
Oh no, but I think you know, sort of really playing through one opening, you know, many times. I think that's really valuable too.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. I should probably switch to another opening to play through that quite a bit as well.
Oh, I see. Nah, you got lots of time. You're gonna be playing Go for the rest of your life.
That's
Play some
true.
more orthodox. I guess that makes me bigger, but that's not really what I wanted.
What?
I'm just rearranging cameras here, and now it's...
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, and then after the game, I do have a question. This happens to me a lot.
okay.
I approach the 4/4 low, they kick me, and then they make a corner enclosure.
They kick you? Like,
They
like
kick-
P17 kick?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
They kick me. No, I mean, yes. So I do the stand up, they make a corner enclosure, and I take the 3 space jump.
Perfect.
The question is, so then how do you reduce the corner from there?
All right, so later on you'll have moves around 3/3.
Okay.
But there's also an attachment. So in this case, if they do that and you play the low jump, there's also really an annoying attachment at Q15 too. That's pretty far out.
That's in between the ninth move, you mean?
Yeah. But that's not what we're doing today. I see.
No, I've heard that it's bad usually, especially when you already have that nice opening space there where you can get that nice optimal extension.
Yeah. I think it's a suboptimal move for black.
Changing directions on me. Was not expecting that.
Well, I mean, basically, white has what, 3 options here?
Yeah,
This is
jump,
the third
corner,
one.
and
Yeah.
change directions. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I said, all right, what are white's top 3 candidate moves here? It should be one of the ones you come up with.
It is. I just never see it played. Usually it's the jump or the jump in the corner.
Yeah. Well, again, this is your side of the board, right? I'm not very interested in doing anything over there unless it just makes me a solid group right over there, right? On your side of the board. If I can create a solid group, safe group right away, I'm interested in doing that. But if I can't do that, I'm not at all interested in playing on your side of the board. Do you know what white's other option would have been?
For this one? Mm-hmm. To attach?
Well,
R16?
Hane first, if you're going to attach. At N16 first.
Yeah.
And then you attach. Yeah.
Not particularly like that, but I don't want you getting that either. And I feel like I owe a move there too. Let's pick this direction.
Oh, that's fine. This is fine for you.
Yeah, but it's facing your stuff, and I don't like that.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a reasonable result.
Okay. So you do this now?
Yeah, nice move.
Okay.
That's playable, but not normal. All right, that's the part of the game where I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
As you said to me before, you have Sente, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Also means you now have to have a plan. Oh.
See, I don't do enough of that either. Or just take a big point like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just looking at, you have all these stones out here that are basically all pointing in, like, wanting a stone in this direction. Right? Wouldn't you like some black stones over here?
Definitely.
So I just want to get over there first. I'm not sure how much of a plan you have here, but this feels like this. You're not going to end up using your wall very effectively at the top right. Well, I want to play on both sides. How do I get to play on both sides? I guess we just play there.
I think it's that one, or is that too far?
Nope, that's fine. Oh. Oh.
Wait, should I have done the B2 instead?
No.
No?
I think you should have C4'd. I think this gives white a lot of outside potential really quickly.
The T shape there, should I? Oh, hey. Yeah, that's...
Do you know the life and death status of this group?
Co.
Nope, it's alive.
It's alive. What?
It's alive. If you play the right move.
Yeah.
If you play the wrong move, maybe it's go. Yeah, it should be alive. There you go.
Okay. But it's very tiny.
It is a tiny little group in a corner. Yep. I do give you that. All right.
Oh.
Have you seen this one?
Yes. Now, what do I want? Let's see. That. There's this. I don't like that one though. Let's see, crosscut, Tari. Get a nice wall facing that way. So let's. Yay!
That was a really defensive variation, though.
Yeah.
Continuing your defensive mindset for the day.
Let's see, if I do that, this, you get that free move. Possibly that free move. What am I getting out of that? There's that one, then you're facing that way. So let's do that. You also get that free move there, but I would rather you do that. Yep. Which, yeah, okay. There's this, but if I can do that now. Do that for this. Or this. I'm gonna do that.
That's big. It's a nice big move. Is there a fire alarm going off in your place or mine?
No, it's a dishwasher. It's just letting us know that the dishwasher's done.
Okay. Well, that is alarming.
But no, I gotta focus.
Nothing about dishes.
Can't leave the building. I meant if it was a alarm. I can't focus. All right, I gotta focus. I can't leave. Let's see. If you do that, I do this. That kind of becomes a problem, doesn't it? If you do that, this, dead. So I don't want to do that. All right, I'm picking a fight.
Oh. Happy days are here again.
Tired of being defensive. Let's go for it. There's that really cool shape. Let's see, do this, that, that. Yes. This, but then why didn't I just do that to start with? That, this. you have to come back and do that, so then I can get that for free. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Unless I misread something, that's okay.
Okay. You're trying to seal me in?
Sure, let's go with that.
Okay. I guess we can just take more points now.
Let's see, if I do that, you do that. If I do that, you just do that, and that's kind of a waste, so don't do that. No, I can do that, there's that. But, I think... you get that, of course. Yep. To this, but that doesn't quite work, so... there's that, this, that...
I was seeing if you're paying attention. You look very engrossed in thought. The 2-space jump strikes again. Well, that's pretty nifty. Are you on a dual screen setup, or how are you? You have just a Skype window. Is this a laptop?
No, the Skype is actually on the Kindle.
Oh, far out. I see. So you do have a dual monitor setup, sort of.
I suppose. No, I'm playing on a laptop.
Gotcha.
So let's see, there's that, but then there's this. I don't like you doing that. What else is pretty big? This now works though, so I am kind of worried about this. Does that fix that? No, because you just do that. Okay. Actually, no. All right.
Well, it's kind of big.
Of course, you get to this and that, but that. Okay, because I have this move. There's also this. Alright, let's assume that you do that. I do this. But it's not doing anything, right?
Ooh.
Let's see if I go there, then you can do that. But that's fine with me for there. Right? No, because I need. Yeah, there's that, but...
Yeah.
Does that work? There's this one. That one lets you do that. So let's do this, that, this, or... Make one darker, I suppose. You know... There's that. Goes to this. Goes to that.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Right? What am I missing? No, not that. That, this, that, this. That, this, that. Or this. If I do that, that becomes a problem. Let's try that. Yep, there's that. Yep. That, this, that. So I gotta do something. Let's do... No, not good. This, that, this, that. Well, that would work, I suppose. It's Gote, unfortunately. But
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll let you off the hook here with that move. Maybe I should have pushed first, but... Oh well.
oh wait, I think you could have killed that actually.
Yeah, I kind of think I could too. Oh well. There's more fish in the sea.
You could do that for this to that push. Makes that a false eye, and then I'm kind of on the run, so I don't want to do that. There's this, that, this. No. Yeah, you would just do that. Quit looking at that. Why would I do that? That's not good. All right, this, that, I suppose. What else can you do? This, that, this. Just trying to, let's see. So that actually makes that work, doesn't it? Okay. How about now? That, this, that, this, that. Oh, okay. Does that work now? Wait, the whole point was to get a response. So I get, okay, hold on, wait a minute.
Did you get the response you wanted?
No, the move that I was writing off before, it's like, well, you just respond there. Oh, wait, I want you to respond there. Anyways, regardless. Okay, well. But what if you don't respond?
All right, here.
Ooh,
Actually, I'm gonna also tell you there's two cool moves in this shape, right? When you're in this kind of danger zone. There's
in the
two.
elephant's eye, you mean? Or in?
Well, like yeah. So you need to get out, right?
Yep.
Have you looked at the two cool moves?
The two cool moves.
And there is shape moves that you have to check basically first. Here and here.
I briefly looked at A. I did not see B.
Okay. Well, here we will resume play. But those are your danger zone moves, man.
Oh, I kind of like A. Maybe not so much.
I'm not sure if B
You do
actually
that way.
works cleanly here, but B is like another Tsuji type of move in this situation.
Well, if you do the nice thing.
I'm not going to do the nice thing, Aaron. We've played Go before.
Okay, so there's this, that. Which then you should probably do this, in which case I can do that and that. So let's do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's a nice looking move.
That was not one of the two responses I thought you'd do.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
what did you want me to do? Cut?
Yeah, push and cut.
Oh, I don't want to push cut that. That's dangerous.
Alright, you do. That means I can do this, but then you can just. Yeah, that doesn't work for me, so.
I mean, I probably should just push cut and let you link up and just take my, 25, 30 point group here at the bottom left. But that wouldn't be fun, right?
Alright, so let's see. If I do that, this, that. While I'm still kind of running without any aim. However, that becomes a thing then.
Nice move. looks like a really nice move, actually. Yep, I probably should have just pushed cut and taken my points. This is actually very difficult for white now. Because now, I don't like playing Go where I have weaknesses. I really don't. It's not fun. Oh. Alright, we will do this instead. Pretty sure this is not my best move. But it's more, I'm playing more now, I think, for fun. I think I should have just played a nice, calm defensive move. Oh.
Oh.
Did you read
Did I read what?
the cut before you played this?
Not that cut, no.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so it's this, that. Okay. I read it out a little differently. I did not see your cut, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, this actually helped me a lot when you hunted.
I was expecting you to extend one more time, I think. Or I guess I hunted it.
Yeah.
I was looking to get G3 is what I was aiming for, but...
Well, you could have played there directly, right? You had the first opportunity to play there. And out of just come on top, out of just extended again.
Oh, you mean instead of hunting?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, no, because you just do that. Yeah, well, actually, that's... Let's see, you're just going to do this. This, no, it doesn't work. This, you're probably going to do one of those two. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Either one of those two. Can I do this? This. This, that. And if not, then great. Oh, we're doing that stuff.
Yeah, this is bad order though. I should play one more move against your running group right now first. But I want to see how you respond, and then maybe we'll talk. This was the real meaning when I played P10.
Okay.
Was to start this sequence.
Because there's this, that, this. Does that help at all? All that, you just do that, and then this. Thank you.
Yep. You got it.
Then you're kind of on your own. I don't like that either. So, you know what? Alright, so that's that. This is not a problem, right? There's this, that. So that's not a problem. Okay. What else do we have? That, this, this. Forces me to do that. Don't want to do that. This. Which means you have to then do this. I can get that. Right? Or if you do that, then I just...
So what are you thinking?
Briefly looking to see if I can do anything to save those stones, but not really interested in it.
Oh, you have some interesting moves that still utilize them, though.
Let's see, that would do this.
It also might be a timing thing, too. You might not want to start it now, but... Here, so I presume you sort of read, like, the normal, like, N11 sequence?
Yeah.
Doesn't look like
and
you can get a second eye.
basically, you throw in, and then you can Atari and get your guy out. Yep.
Okay, so here, find another move that...
Threatens to do that?
Say that again?
That threatens to do that.
Yeah, exactly. That threatens to make the whole thing work for you, that lets you actually cause some damage. Close. Actually, this is very similar, but how about
eye?
O11? Did you look at O11 directly?
Yes.
You didn't like O11?
Briefly.
Well, now it
Reverts.
Is not, yeah, now it doesn't work, right? You need to play O11
Yes.
first.
What would you have done if it's O11 first?
Here, let me go back. So I think the most interesting move for black here is this one.
Yep.
And I think I have to make the same exchange. But then you get to push through here.
Okay, cool.
And if I mean, depending on what I want, if I just want to take this, well then you get this as Sente. And that's a little Sente. Oh, that actually that might be Gote. Maybe just here. And that way you get Sente later on over here. I mean, it just lets you save a couple of the stones and gets in there, so you don't lose the whole thing.
Okay.
I was reading stuff like that. All right, whoops. Nope, I totally resumed play at the wrong place. This is the game, right? And resume play. All right, I did it correctly.
Okay. Wait, no, that doesn't work, does it? Oh, not when you do that. Okay. What about... How many liberties do I have? I have 2, so that should work.
Not sure what you read here.
I read you cutting.
Oh. Well, what about this one?
Good question.
Okay.
Let's see, most likely you're just gonna do this. Or push, then do that. This. That connects it. That makes this. Of course, that loses that. Well, that just loses me points. Okay, so don't do that.
Yes, do not do things that lose points. First rule of go. Actually, that's probably the 8th rule, but... Oh, good.
Oh, good.
I was kind of wondering about this. I was about to play... I was looking to play C9, because that's like absolute Sente against that group. I still might play C9, actually, because it's still a good move, but... yeah. Yeah. Here, you have this really tricky sequence that is super dangerous. I don't think it's actually good for you, so I'm going to let you play it if you want it. Hmm?
I gotta look for non-obvious moves like that for me.
Oh, you mean in your reads?
Yes.
Like, yeah, like, how does white refute what you're trying to do if white doesn't do the obvious thing?
Yep. There's this, that. What happens if you do
Ironically,
this?
though, this is the move you read for me before that you were surprised I didn't do, right? The double, the...
Oh, yes. Yep, the double Haunted cut, yep.
So it kind of came back to haunt you a little bit.
So I'm gonna break that off for now. Well, there's 10. But then there's this issue, which if you do that, this, then you'll just do that. And that doesn't do anything because of this. Okay, so that's not good. How should I respond to you? This, that. Or maybe just this. All depends on what you want to do. Let's see if you do that, this, that. Ooh, okay. Let's see what you do. Which do you choose? Oh, okay. So that still doesn't work because of this, but it gives you some forcing moves. So.
Oh. This is endgame.
Yep.
You want to call it?
Sure.
So here with the score estimator, how accurate is that? Score estimator has white up by 74.
That's a 10-point gain over last time.
Yeah. It's a little bit generous to me at the bottom, but it's a little bit generous to you on the right and in the on the left. And it's generous to both of us on the left. So it's probably actually not that far off from the real score.
Okay.
But overall, I thought you played really well. I think as the game went on, you started to worry about too many things and you were bouncing around a little bit too much. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna give you control. We're gonna play a little game, and it's called the I Have Regrets game. So you're gonna go through the game, and your job is to...
I have regrets.
To stop... No, see, that's wrong. You just lost a point. You have to go through and identify moves where you have regrets. And if you identify moves that you should have regrets on correctly, then you get a point, and if you don't, then you lose a point.
I have regrets.
No, that's fine. You're down -2 now.
Oh, geez. You counted the first one?
Yeah, of course. This is serious.
I have regrets.
It's actually, I think it's okay. I'll actually have to look it up and see if how often this ever gets played in pro games. But the problem with this move is that it doesn't really get you a whole lot. I think you can play this one if you're planning on connecting it S16. So between this, like if this is the sequence, like this is playable.
Can you do this, or is it too close to my wall?
No, I have to do something like that. I probably do Q11, quite honestly. I'm going to try to stay a little bit lighter, a little bit more ready to escape, because your wall is so big. But at the same time, I've got this N16 cut that looks really good. But here's the other thing: you can just play T18 right away. I mean, you get a bunch of free stuff right now, right? So I'll have to look. Like I don't know how normal this is, quite honestly. A lot of times, though, people you'll actually find that people won't play it because they actually might want to play S16 later.
Just
directly later
threaten the...
Right.
Gotcha.
This just directly threatens to kill the corner by itself without any other involvement. So I think you get a half a regret here. I think it's bad. but I'm not sure how bad. All right, so here, go back. So I think actually we're gonna give you one full regret for this whole situation.
Okay.
Because after you've made this exchange, like I want to take this Hane anyway, right? Now that I have a stone at
Yeah.
R14, like is this Sente for me to Hane later at R6 at S16? But now you've given me an extra stone to do so. So that's a problem. Here, when you're only pincering my stone at R12, I think that's too close to your wall. Like we didn't use the wall effectively, right?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you with me?
I'm just trying to figure out how far away. Was that too close yet?
I might seriously consider moves like around R10.
It seems really far.
Yeah, but you want to fight, right? The idea here is you want to goad white into fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And so all right. So the way you play it, I think, is okay. But if you play that way, then you have to go and then fight over my R10 stone, which never happened the whole game. Right, so you played another defensive move, which is kind of needed, but it's you have this big wall now taking 9 points, right?
Yep.
And actually, after the reduction, it's even less, because I'm going to play this immediately. So how many points did you get off your wall? Looks like 6, 7, 8. Yeah, about 9.
And you got more than that in the corner. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So here, this approach, I don't think is bad. I don't think this approach is bad at all.
I think I would have rather done low though.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about it doesn't feel right, but I'm not really sure what it is. Because on one hand, you also still want to play a move like around Q7, right?
Yeah. It almost feels like I'm approaching Chinese at this point, where I don't really want to either approach that close or approach high. Because when you did,
yeah.
go ahead.
I'm not sure what a really strong player would say or want to have you do here, but this feels like R10 is just super naked for white, right? Instead of playing C7, I really owe you a move around there. You are too strong in the upper right, so you immediately have to find strength on the board and identify who's strong and who's weak, and then push your advantage. And so I'd be really tempted to come up with a move like, I mean, that's even that I would say is probably useful. Is probably a good way to do it. I'd probably try to find something like Q7, something that would have a direct effect on both things. Like it's a really funny move, but now you can play P4 later and have a lot of good momentum. Do you know this Joseki?
This specific one?
Yeah.
Where I have a stone at R or Q7? No.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
This is a pretty funny Joseki because like one of the most proper moves here for white is to actually Tanuki. like it's one of the few Josekis where black can get 3 moves in a row and white's okay with it. But globally, black has all the outside. So anyway, I don't know. I would aim at something like this. Okay. R10 just feels naked. Like you have to feel bad for the R10 stone. If you're not like getting a little bloodthirsty over there as the black player for R10, we need to work on that.
Okay.
Because it's low and it's alone, and you have a lot of strength around it. So here, yep, and this is the exact reason why I also played the S5 variation instead of the S2 variation, even though it feels like I should play the S2 variation here. Right, I normally have the shape I need to play the S2 variation. No, keep going.
No, I was just. Oh. You're talking this?
No. So 4 moves later, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking on the wrong line. Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, so I played S5 here. But normally because I have a stone at R10, I should just play the S2 variation. But I am just super nervous for that. Yes.
Yep.
And this puts a lot more pressure on your group when I invade later, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Right? Just It's a lot more severe.
Yeah,
Break.
if I wasn't able to Hane there, it would have been in trouble.
Oh, I think it was already in trouble. I think I screwed it up. But I don't think you have a chance to come out with anything, right? If I have the S2 stone there,
I have regrets about this one too.
it feels a little premature. It feels like it's not completely necessary yet. So I agree. That's good. But it's not a bad move either, you know. Like,
Side question:
yeah.
would this have ever been a thing?
The short answer is yes. The long answer is that it does sort of prevent you from ever invading at R8. But again, you could already see this as a gain because again, I already played S5 instead of S2.
Yep.
So I already played a really slow move here. And so if you play P10 or P10 and I have to play something like Q8, now I've played 2 slow moves just to help out my R10 stone. So I think you should be satisfied. Like it does give up this invasion, which
I think around my level, everyone seems to do this, no matter what's going on.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Without thinking, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, here you just play O12 and that's it. There's nothing else. What does white do?
Usually.
Okay, fight. You fight. There's no question.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
Not a hard fight for black. So
yeah, I think that's all though.
yeah, I mean, I can't say L5 is bad. Like I really can't.
Let's see what else we got. This move.
Yeah, why don't you just play C4? Atari?
Is it?
Yes.
Yes, this
Yes.
one.
Hane?
This Hane, that,
Yes.
this. Which
now-
I think we did this one last.
Yeah,
game,
and
sorry,
actually
this.
you have choices here, right? Because I think you does E3 work here? I'm not sure. If you play this, I guess it actually doesn't work here. All right, never mind. Well, yeah, you can just connect, and I have to connect, and then you connect, or we all connect, right? Just C2 is fine.
Yeah, sorry, I meant misclick.
And then white has to fix, and then you can fix, and
that connection.
there's you go. That's alive in the corner.
All right.
That's a live corner shape. So this is playable. The other way it could have you could do this. If you oh man, I forgot. Why can't I remember the other variation where there's a variation where you play D2 and then you go E3.
D2 and then go
Yeah.
E3. Go D2.
But I thought it's the same.
If I do
this is what I was looking at.
No.
No, that doesn't work. Why am I forgetting this? I've entirely forgotten a Joseki variation. There's a variation that does that somehow. I don't know what it is. So anyway, there's also a variation. White could play C2 here. Do you know what to do if white plays C2 here?
Oops, I'm in edit. Don't go in edit. Go back.
Yeah.
Move. There we go. If white goes there.
Yeah, that's a powerful move. Maybe I should have just played this one. 'Cause
let's see. That you just do this, that. You just take this move and then.
no, here you can actually play C6 first.
Yeah, I wouldn't have seen that.
Yeah. And then white Hane is then you wedge. And then white has to decide what white wants to fix, kind of thing. This is a Joseki too.
Okay.
It's not. I mean, it's a fair result for both sides, but everybody is alive. But here, I thought this was really sad for black, actually.
I was very sad.
Because white, I mean, granted, you have cuts there later on those stones and clamps, but basically white has that entire outside area.
So I was okay with this move, but what were you expecting?
So there's was it 4 main variations, I guess. The
Yep.
first the one, I guess the most simple one I would be expecting from you would be to play 2, given your defensive mindset for the day.
And then you would just Tanuki this.
I would Tanuki this, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the one where it's you really can't do anything here. You're just seeing how I respond and then leave.
Yeah, I mean primarily, but I mean well white now has a bunch of moves at the top, right? If you play 2, right, any move near the top of the board
Yeah.
is now effectively changed because I have this extra stone I can sort of crawl to.
Yep.
The second option is to play E17.
Oops, sorry.
Yep. And this is, I would also probably Tanuki. Oh, I'd actually, this is the one I would most definitely Tanuki right now. Because actually, your corner is still invadable here.
Yeah, can't you just do this?
That's right. But I don't, but it ends in Gote and it's small. It ends in the exact same shape as you did in my corner.
Yep, but
So-
it saves points for later.
Yep, exactly. It's now that I know your corner is invadable, I want to do it at the right time. Perhaps the most common variation is to play 3. And for white to cross-cut, and this is the game actually, but the most common variation out of this actually is for black to play E16. Which looks E16?
Oh, I'm sorry. E16.
Yeah, this is the most common variation out of this line that we didn't play. Yep, do you know the next move? Nope.
No.
No, yeah, here's a good go problem. Find the next move for black.
Oh.
Nope.
Fine. Jeez.
Here, this is another move. If you can add this type of move to your repertoire, you immediately gain a half a stone.
Okay.
Because this type of shape actually happens a lot near the edges of the board on these crosscut variations. And so the move is F18. It's actually really hard for white. I mean, it's not that hard, but it's a good move. Let's just put it that way. Next move for white. No. Oh, and actually, the other thing is, I think black should have the variation when he plays this way, or had to have the ladder. Sorry, black should have the ladder when black plays this way, which I don't think he does in this case. But we're going to pretend that that's what's happening. So white just extends.
But white plays C18 if he has a ladder.
I don't know, actually. I don't think that quite works out well either, quite honestly. Because black can just play C17 now. And just Atari, and black eats the corner and is fine.
You're talking this?
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, this one.
Probably just Atari at H18, just to eat the stone.
Oh.
Yeah, and now black's fine.
Anyways, so not this one.
So actually, I really don't know
this.
how important the ladder is. No, white has to G17. I guess what black should do?
That?
No, black can play G18.
You can extend again? Oh,
Yeah. Isn't that great? And now white can play H17, extend one more time. And now black can come back and take a move. Yeah, and in some cases, actually, C17 is a little bit better. But it depends. It's very dependent on if there's any other white stones on the left.
As far as corner invasions like this, because I know there's also the one space high, what books would you recommend for that?
Oh, I mean, probably Get Strong at Invading, the Bozulich one. I mean, it's got a lot of corner positions like this in it. It's by no means comprehensive, but it's certainly good practice, and you know.
All right, I will crack that open.
Yeah, do you have it?
Yes.
Cool. Is that actually on the iPad? They might have published that on what's the iPad app that sells all the Go books?
I do not know.
I don't know what it is either. But that might actually be easily downloadable.
But I mean, I have the...
Yeah. I'm more telling the nice people who are going to watch this video and be like, wish I had that book. That's right. Yep. So, I mean, black got a nice 10-point corner, but white now has a bunch of influence in the black area.
Yep.
I think this move is bad. I don't think you actually gain enough. And I think D15 was, yeah, I mean, unfortunate, because you feel like you have to capture that stone to prevent me from getting a stone.
Yeah.
So, you know, before white had just garbage at the top, and now how do white stones look?
Pretty alive.
Yeah, I mean, pretty good, right?
Or at least a lot of potential, yeah.
So this is sort of like a trap. You sort of fell into a little bit of a trap here. If you go back a couple moves. You probably have to attack this indirectly, maybe something like H17. And now it's, I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. I'd probably actually white. Maybe you have to play G17. No, no, yeah. Well,
you're talking as black.
For black, yeah, because I think white can just play G17 here. So if white connects at F17, then you just back off at J17. I don't know. I think you just try to keep it without I shape.
Mm-hmm.
And see if I want to fight you for that. So, but here I was just very comfortable now, and I was like, oh, okay. But nice move. You took the biggest point on the board. But here, what happened here?
I picked a fight that I couldn't win.
Yeah, this is no good.
I think I wasn't expecting you to Hane here. I think I was expecting this.
Right. But even then, this is still a tough fight for black. But I think, yeah, maybe there's something you can fight with it. Yeah, but once I have this Hane here, you know, you there's a lot less weaknesses on those white 2 stones at the top because I can gain liberties faster.
Yeah.
Right, you can see the difference actually if you take the Hane stone off the board.
Yeah.
If you go back,
yeah, because
right?
then I can.
Yeah, you can just.
I can just ladder this.
That's right. I don't have that cut, so.
Yeah. It's like, yay! Thank you.
That's right. So, though, you can still ladder it if you can find a move that takes away a liberty on my Hane stone. Right, so when I Hane, although it's a pretty terrible shape, so you don't really want to do it. Yeah. I mean, that prevents the ladder again, but... Or it makes the ladder work, I should say, but it's a pretty terrible move, right? Because then I'm just going to get another ladder. I'm going to connect and...
Whoops. Sorry.
Yeah. Right, so now you can Hane here. But you don't... Actually, no, that doesn't even really work either. Yeah, so here's white's refutation, though. So if you go back a move... Before instead of white playing M16 now, just have white connect at N15.
Yeah, now I feel like I will move.
Well, you have to play the top, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I guess this really doesn't do much against the P15 group. Yeah, this really doesn't do anything. Yeah, I get that for free, but that's it. Yeah, that's the only free thing I get.
Okay.
And then I'd have to come back and play L14.
And then I'm on the run again. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, once I have the Hane there, though, like, you can't fight. Yep, so all this was okay. I thought, actually, even though M9 was the new shape of the day, it actually felt a little bit slack.
I am kind of regretting this exchange.
Yeah. So... What about something like just Q9? And just pull over again. I would probably play S7 here. And if you just want to fix that shape area, you could just play something like around P11, I guess, or even actually Q10 is probably better, stronger. Yeah. I don't know, one of those.
I was not. Let's see. What was I doing?
Oh yeah, you should definitely Hane though. Instead of M9, just K11 directly.
Okay.
Right. If you know you want this Hane, just take it. This was yeah, that might
I
have
think I
been.
would have preferred like
Yeah,
one of
I think you
these.
should defend.
Yeah, because you coming in here and splitting that
It's
was a
somewhat it's a
nightmare.
lot more points than that, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, maybe not a lot more because if you don't get that, I could actually grow my bottom left a little bit more. I mean, it's a tough thing to see or to
This
know
was
for sure.
aiming to split you, which ended up not working.
Here,
So that.
here. Try this. Instead of me playing Q2, have white push it a P3 first. Right here. Now what do you do? Oh, I guess this is no. So you don't. So actually, I guess you can play. No, no. I guess yeah. So you'd have to do something different. All right. So if you connect now, white can take Q2, and then we'd have to play. The fun part is you play the R5 sequence. No. Yeah, this one. Connect, and then you have to R6 if you want to have any chance whatsoever. And this actually looks okay for you. My R10 stone's actually too far away. Right, because now you can connect at R2. And oh, never mind. No, I have enough liberties. Never mind. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. White, just
should have been looked into anyways.
yeah. Is there any way for you to short liberties now? But again, this could actually still be fine, right? If you cut off R10, because white kind of needs P1 now.
Right.
Or that, sure.
I wonder. Hold on. Oh, didn't you? Oh, I'm sorry. You said P1. I'm sorry. That's my bad. So when you play that, could I actually give up that and just do this?
Oh, wait, no, wait. We're crazy, right? Hold on. No, this totally works for white. We're hallucinating. White.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Go back here. I'll show you why we're hallucinating. Go forward. Here, I'm actually just taking control here for a second. Yeah, we're stupid. Right, when white plays here. Oh wait, I can't. Do I have to give myself control? Oh, I can just take control. Okay, right. So when white plays here, black needs to play a move on the outside, but doesn't have any time, right? So black would need to play this.
Yeah, and then white just Ataris. Ataris down.
Well, but if you do that, then white dies here.
True.
So we don't like that. Well, maybe there is no time. Maybe I'm misreading it. This is the hard part. That doesn't quite work, right?
Mm.
Right, doesn't work. Huh. Yeah, I think you could have played this way. Never mind. Here you go. Have control back. I hallucinated my hallucination. Yeah, I think you can play this way.
Okay. So anyways, this...
So I guess in the end, yeah, I should just be happy to get 2 stones here in Sente. This doesn't work for white. Yeah.
I know, but anyways, that's what I was looking at. I'm wondering if you could have killed that. So anyways, you cut, I capture, I'm alive. Now what do you do?
We go after that
Go
thing.
after my other group.
Yeah. This is not a good exchange yet.
Yes. I think instead of doing this, I should have just done this first.
Do that directly.
That's a new move for me. And then this. Could you show me
Yeah, well, here, try it. See what white does.
that? Probably.
Okay.
this.
Sure.
That. Cover.
Just push. Just keep crawling. And then cut. And again, I don't think it quite works here, but man, is it scary looking for everybody. So white needs a move. Yep. And then you can Atari. And you can cut. Isn't that scary?
So then, oh boy. So why doesn't it work?
Oh, I guess it works. I mean, it's just, but it's there's a lot of variations in here that I would have to read out, and there'd be some opportunities for me to back off, right?
Right.
Like we just played one variation, one of black's responses, or one of white's responses to the attachment. Right, now
Okay.
let's say white
Cool.
just backs off here.
It just backs off.
Sure. Sure. And now you're basically out, but it's still not fully out.
Then it's just another elephant's eye.
Yeah. So there's another Tsuji. Two new moves. These are really,
Just
really
gotta
valuable
not
moves.
play them every time I see them.
Well, you got to experiment. You know, you got to learn their limitations.
Oh, I suppose there's that too we didn't try. If I just do this directly. That's what you did.
That's what I did, yeah.
And then what practices? What? I think that's what I did, didn't I?
That's
what I did. Okay. So why were you scared of this move?
All right, so I'm not really scared of anything, right? But I'm looking at my weaknesses, saying, okay, well, I have a weakness here.
Yep.
Or I'll say, either of those 2 points. I have a weakness here. I have a weakness here. Right? You have so many weak points to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
The chances are that all of these work out okay for white is pretty slim. Meanwhile, you have this Hane here. And you can actually sort of disconnect my little F stick here, right? So if you can disconnect it, that might give you a few extra moves to get out. And meanwhile, because I have all these weaknesses, and you still have a clamp here, let's say you're actually able to get out, and I want to connect my stick up. I'm actually sort of hurting for eye shape. If you actually save this whole group, this H group.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's in Sente while you're attacking the F stick. So, I'm not really scared of anything, but I'm looking at a lot of for white. It's just like, ugh. There's just a lot of weaknesses. It's a lot of Q players, when they're playing Go, they just sort of, look at their opponent's weaknesses and just play based on that. And for stronger players, no. I mean, you care about your own weaknesses, and I mean, I'm sure Q players do too, but I think they're often willing to put up a blind eye to a glaring weakness of their own and not really look for them. And so for me, I'm just seeing all these weaknesses, all these weak points, and going, bleh. This is a lot of work to read them all and figure out, shapes and Tsujis, and I don't like the possibility, the grand strategy of you actually getting out and then being able to counterattack me.
Okay.
So that's what I'm looking at. So anyway, here we'll give you control so you can sort of finish this up. Yeah, and then, I don't think you really caught the meaning of my P10.
I did not read this.
Yeah. And then here, this.
Yes, this. Oh, misclick. That is what I was going for.
Yep, that one's fine. That one's fine. And so I think I just push again, G4.
And then can I do this now?
Not really. If you attach, white plays H3. No, H3.
I'm sorry, H3. Yeah. Here we go. No, I can't do this.
Right.
Right. And if I do that, this,
Yeah, you can't really attach there.
Okay. So what would be a good follow-up at this point?
Well, why can't you just H3? That's fine. I think that's fine. I think that's completely acceptable for you.
Cool.
Because now I have a stick without eye shape.
the eye shape and facing nothing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
here, if you go back, before I played E4, the other move I really wanted to play was F4. Right here, F4, yeah. And so if you extend to F3, I can kind of get ahead of this with G3. But there's so many cuts, like I wasn't interested in giving up extra stones at this point. I mean, I have enough points to win, right? So I'm not really fighting over every last point. Well, if you play this here, I can just connect, right? And now,
Yeah.
well, now this is
It reverts.
this reverts to game.
Yep.
See, you would have to push for the big difference would be the cut at E4. Yeah, this cut makes it worth it for you, and not really worth it for me. Because even though this is sort of Gote-ish for you, I have a shape problem I need to fix right now.
Yep.
So I would need to probably play F5. I think that fixes it. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I should have played this. Would have been better for white. Yep, I should have played this. And if you really want like the D5 cut, actually you can. It doesn't work yet because I can just net it. But if you jump out now with like, what is that, F7?
7.
Yeah.
Now this actually kind of works.
Yeah, that starts to make things like this work. Oh, not quite, not quite. You actually need a Hane at G8 as well. If you can get F7 and G8, it'll work for you. Yeah. So something like this is scary for white. I don't know. I should have done this, though. This is all playable and fine. And yep, my F3 was, or E3 was a mistake.
Yeah.
All right, game. Yep. Saw how this worked.
And then I took that.
And this is probably bad timing. Like I said, I should probably just try to play out your group to its conclusion.
Yeah, I was expecting you to do, let's see, this on one of these two just to keep it disconnected.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really interested in pushing it a whole lot more though, because if I do, I'm in danger of risking more with that 3 sticks of the stick in the middle, as well as endangering my eye space. I don't know. Yeah, it's okay. All right, go on. And this, you just had a bunch of bad reads, I think, on this cut that didn't ever quite work for you, that you tried to cut twice. Yeah, I'm not going to play that. Yeah.
I know. Let's see.
That's the game, right?
Yep, that's good. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, Aaron. I mean, overall, I think your moves are actually quite good. I think we learned some new Tsuji shapes today. But this really wasn't a bad game. Like this, given the difference in our skill level, like this should have gone a lot worse. Like nothing really important died for quite a while. I guess the M17 cut was unfortunate, but
yeah,
that was the only thing. So yeah, that was. I mean, if I was gonna get mad at you for any mistakes, quote unquote, at your level in this game, it would actually probably be the N17 cut.
N17, that was
like this one. You gotta. I mean, when you start a blatant fight this way, you have to be more careful about what your opponent has as resources, right? You have to ask yourself, okay, what are White's resources here?
Okay.
And what are my resources?
You think just the Hane would have been better? Sorry.
I mean, they're both. I don't know. I know. Well, obviously, cutting didn't work out for you.
Yep.
If you really want to fight this, though, maybe look at something like Q9 first. I don't know. See if you can get some extra stones in the middle in Sente.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Try to prepare these fights. Know where what's going to be important. So. Yeah, we got to play some new moves. You got to learn 2 of those attaching to Tsujis. You got, you even played the double space jump. Not that it was a great, brilliant move at that point, but hey, you added it to your vocabulary.
Yeah.
So good deal, man.
Okay, cool.
So for people who are still watching this video now, 2 hours later, do check out Songbirdo on YouTube. You got I don't know, one or two dozen videos up. How many do you think you have up there?
About 30.
Oh, 30. Yeah. So
Just games that I've been recording since I started around 17Q ish.
yeah.
So
Yep. So I mean,
ranging from double digit all the way up to single digit right now.
that's awesome. Yep. And you're streaming them on Twitch too?
No, I was at first. The quality was bad, so I just started locally recording and uploading.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, maybe again in the future we'll finally figure that out. All right. Well, thanks a lot, man. Hopefully, people out there learned something. If you really did, do check out the Patreon page. And
I was going to remind you.
yeah. You know,
$15 away from his next goal.
that's true.
So close.
But see, the thing is, by the time I actually get around to posting this video on the internet, we might have actually already made it.
Possibly.
So,
regardless,
we can hope that we don't. And so when this video comes out, this $15 away is still relevant. So, do check it out. All right, thanks, man. We'll do this again.
All right. Thanks.
All right, see ya.